All right, might be asking, what do the Detroit Lions need to improve to make the playoffs down the stretch? It's going to get sticky. Right now, Stafford and the Lions. I'm doing Stafford and the Lions. Stafford and the Rams losing to the Panthers. Like I said, going to LA is just, they're not really a big football city. But at the end of the day, you got people giving up their Lions tickets. I told you I would never invest until they win a Super Bowl in no Lions tickets. As far as it's a bad investment. But they come back Thursday against the Cowboys at home. Then they're on the road against the Rams, at home against the Steelers, on the road against the Vikings, on the road against the Bears. It's nothing that they can't improve. I don't think they can fix it. I said it 2 weeks ago they wouldn't make the playoffs. I said a few weeks ago they wouldn't make the playoffs. I can just really tell the vibe of the team. It's nothing they can do to fix it. Everything that they're doing is either they don't have an answer or it's due to injuries why they don't have an answer. So you're talking about the offensive line. I keep hearing people say, they need to get a center. You don't just go get a center. I mean, do y'all understand life after Dominic Raiola? What it was, Travis Swanson, Graham Glasgow, Frank Ragnow getting drafted, played right guard, then played center. Y'all don't understand. Tate Ralitch will be your center. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to get that through their head. Well, he didn't play center at Georgia. And, go read the reports. He played a lot of center in practice at Georgia. He was prepped to be the center. Frank Ragnow was a great college football center, right? He was great, but he had to play right guard, or I think it was right guard when he first got to Detroit. That's just the rite of passage. It's a lot for a rookie to play center. Line audibles. I mean, we can go on and on and on again. Tate Ralitch will be your center next year. The number one question I think one should ask is what's going to happen at guard? I think that's the question that you should ask. Because what I believe they wanted to happen at guard, and I won't harp too long on this. I think they wanted to happen at guard was they wanted Glasgow to play center for a year. They wanted Mahogany to get his feet wet at left guard, take that over from right guard. They wanted Graham Ralitch to move to center, and what they wanted was Miles Frazier or somebody, I believe it was Miles Frazier, to run the right guard position. And eventually, what they also wanted was Manu Giovanni to be prepared to take over the left tackle position. So I think that's exactly what they wanted. But why two of those things won't happen? Well, Miles Frazier's been injured every year. It's another LSU player they got that's been injured. Him and Makai Wingo, they've been injured all season, right? Then you take another deep dive into it, and Manu Giovanni, like, what happened to him? Hold on. I remember he got injured. Hold on. He was on the injured reserve list last January. He got injured in the Cincinnati game. So I'm trying to look up his status right now. So I don't know what his status is. I think he may still be injured. So let me see if I can pull up the Lions IR list. So give me 5 minutes. So let's see if we can pull up the IR list. So we can pull this up. So no, he's not on the IR list from what I'm seeing. So yeah, he's on the IR list. Yep. So another guy they drafted. He played a game and ended on the IR list. So that's the number one thing, right? And I'm gonna end off with that about the injuries. But so your left tackle to be, he finally played the game at left, healthy enough to play a game at left tackle. He got injured. Your right guard to be next year, Miles Frazier, he just, he been injured. He just starting to come back. So, I mean, remember your right guard last year who stepped in for the offensive line. Christian Mahogany, he was injured all of 2024 last year and stepped in at the end and did a tremendous job. So do you kind of see it's the same shit. It's very redundant, bro. Your left tackle to be injured, can't develop. Your left guard from last year, who was your right guard, Christian Mahogany, you dropped in the 6th round. He was injured all year, came back, saved it at the end of the year, played well. Okay. Your right guard or the offensive lineman you drafted this year that can compete for the center spot, played every offensive lineman spot in his, in his career and college career. I think he played a little bit more than LSU too. Miles Frazier, he got injured. Don't forget, they drafted Jonah Jackson too, I believe, in this whole thing. They drafted Jonah Jackson. Guess what? He can't stay healthy. So they just have a great nose. Brad Holmes has a great nose for injury-prone players. Offensively, continue to go. The receivers aren't injured. Defensively, it's the same shit every year. You shouldn't have to spend money on DJ Reed because Rackstraw and Terrion should be your starting corners, but neither one can stay healthy. And Rackstraw can't even make it to the regular season. He should be cut. Who else we got in there? The defensive line. Aleem McNeil came back. He ain't did shit since he got his deal, but get injured. Marcus Davenport came back. Couldn't even notice that he was there. Josh Pascal, trash. Don't even know. He's still been injured. Levi Onwuzurike was banking on him. Finally got healthy to roll the dice on him. Still injured. That's the story of it. DJ Reader, old as fuck. 2 torn quads. I mean, he ain't doing shit. He can't get no pass rush, no nothing. So for the most part, are you surprised? These are things that we've seen in the regular season. Shout out to Thomas Harper for balling. Kirby Joseph, he got injured, got paid, got in. Brian Branch is probably not going to get paid. He's probably going to find himself on another team, especially after what he did in Kansas City. And then, for the most part, it is what it is. Or you're going to take a discount. It's the same shit every year. The same shit every year. Injuries is why this team can't recover. Every year that Brad Holmes been here, it's been about an injury. Whether it was him getting Tyrell Williams to head this receiving core, didn't work. Rushed and got 10. He played like a couple snaps, got injured. Rushing traded capital for Trinity Benson, a developmental receiver who's having a great camp in Denver. That was a waste of capital being traded. I mean, he's made a lot of bad decisions. That is good decisions that way. I mean, moving up and get J-Mo was a bad decision at this point because of the quarterback. Getting rid of Tim Patrick and trading 3 third-round picks for Isaac. It's just been bad decision after bad decision. And now that the winning, and then most people believe Jared Goff should have been a temporary fix. Now that you're losing, now that you're seeing all these bad decisions, and they always have been there. They've always been there. His infatuation with injury-prone players, his rolling in the dice and trading capital and trading capital for development of players. Trinity Benson, Sonoy Vaki, Isaac Tesla, Manu Giovanni, whatever his name is. There's probably other guys out there. His infatuation with, as they said, Ennis Rackstraw had a season-ending injury in college. Josh Pascal was injured in college. He was a cancer patient, recovery patient. I swear to God, look it up. Onwuzurike didn't play his last year of college football, but had a career-threatening back injury. They still drafted him. That was his first 2 second-round picks at Onwuzurike and Josh Pascal in back-to-back years. Think about it for a minute. Has Vaki paid off? What was the point of trading Sonoy Vaki? Fuck was that for? You don't return kicks for real. Always injured. Giovanni, what was the point of that? Tesla, you traded 3 third-round picks. What was the point of cutting Tim Patrick and drafting him? Come on, man. Let's keep it real. He drafted J-Mo off a torn ACL. These are just mistakes that I can think that he made. Just off the top of the dome. Now he's being seen for what he really is. And a couple of those draft picks that he hit right on, Brian Branch and Sam Laporta, they may no longer be with us too much sooner. So can he say, you know what? I have to stop taking rolling dices on non-durable players. Can the Lions say, okay, let's change our practice habits so we won't and keep our players fresher? Or will it just be more, repetitive shit, more redundant shit, doing the same shit over and getting the same results? It's insanity. It's been a lot of insanity. But the reason they can't recover, they can't be healthy. And it's a deficiency of pass rushing. They just don't want to get a pass rusher. They want to be cheap with pass. None of them fellas they brought in this season or kept can rush the passer. It's Aiden Hutchinson, Reader can't get the passer. Tyleek Williams can't get the passer. Roy Lopez can't get the passer. Marcus Davenport can't get the passer. Josh Pascal obviously never could, never would, even healthy, can't get the passer. So these are it is what it is, man. But it's the reason they can't do it. So once he put down the injury-prone crack pipe that he's smoking and start drafting durable people, that'd be okay. And then the next question is, who's gonna be a quarterback? Because this guy ain't it. I shouldn't have to be perfect. You should be able to bail me out as a GM as a quarterback. But they're gonna be loyal to the quarterback. They're gonna be loyal to these injury-prone players. And you're gonna see Brad Holmes gonna go from being beloved. By next season, it's gonna be let's fire him. Sheila not gonna fire him because he just paid him. So you got to all the time in the world. But stop putting your hope in these kitty cats. Stop doing it. Allow them to do it before you have hope. Stop paying these high-ass ticket prices. Stop paying them. Y'all are enabling them. They win and they rise ticket. They shouldn't raise shit for how long they've been losing. Let me say that again. They've been losing for so long, they shouldn't even raise their ticket prices. They shouldn't raise their ticket prices. The minute they got good, they shot them prices up on their own fans and priced their own fans out that been supporting them. Season ticket holders should be vested in from the same prices they've been paying before y'all got paid. Tickets shouldn't go up. But like I said before, they got all the money in the world and want to make more. They get a $250 million check before football is snapped, but they want to put hard. Stop fucking with the line. Stop paying that shit. Stop paying it. Stop paying it until they show y'all they can win the Super Bowl. But y'all won't be smart enough to do it. Y'all keep enabling the pussycats. Y'all been doing it forever. I'm about ready for them to stop playing on Thanksgiving and to move the fuck up out of Detroit. I'm with both of them. I'm cool with not having a football team. We're going to bring this type of pain every year. I'm good. Move them niggas to Oakland. They ain't got shit in Oakland. In-N-Out, McDonald's. Move them to Oakland, California, man. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Hit the link in the description. Follow me. That link tree. You can follow me everywhere there. Peace.